What's going on, guys? Welcome back to 100% Chelsea and welcome to your Liverpool player ratings. Now, I thought I'd change this up a little bit. I've got literally the two opposite ends of the spectrum. You've got this one here, right? Consistently optimistic.
Positive, man.
Right? I'm going to remain a neutral in this entire scenario. I'm just going to ask these guys the player ratings. And then obviously at their end of the spectrum, you got Lewis, who is been christened Mr. Negative. Sorry, can you, if you want to have a fight, please, you know, just save it, all right?
No, I'm joking, I'm joking.
Please don't, I really need views. But other than that, no, but okay, let's talk about today's game, all right? Mixed bag in terms of performance, but let's just go through the team and give them player ratings, all right? Thibaut Courtois.
7, 8, he didn't have much to do. The stuff that he did, he done well. So yeah, 7. I'll go 8.
8? Do you agree with that?
I'd say 7. I think he saved us a lot of time, especially in the second half.
Okay.
First off was a little bit iffy, but again, he had a lot less to do then. But for the saves that he made in the second half, I think 7's a fair shot.
Okay, so as the mediator here, I'm going to settle this. So 7.5 in the middle. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He made some good saves in the second half.
Sweet. He was my personal man of the match. For me, I thought he saved us on quite a few occasions.
Yeah, that corner when I thought it went in from our end. It was down in the cop end. I thought it went in. Great save. I don't know how he managed to do it. I don't know how he managed to do it.
Yeah, but he was my personal man of the match.
My personal man of the match was Azpilicueta.
Okay, we'll save it. We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, okay, we're going to go across the back line now. Considering he's already mentioned him, let's talk about Dave Azpilicueta, your personal man of the match.
9.
9?
9. Came out. He came out everywhere with fucking blocks, tackles, literally last ditch every single time. He saved us on multiple occasions. You're saying Courtois saved us on multiple occasions. I'm saying Azpilicueta did as well. And personally, because I think he did more over the course of 90 minutes, he's my man of the match. 9 for him.
Yeah, I agree. Azpilicueta, I think he should be our captain, really. He's fantastic. He's a leader. He's the last one who leaves going down to the tunnel at full time. He's fantastic. Like, you can't fault any of his. I think a couple of passes which were a bit sloppy here and there, but again, it might be down to the Carabao journey. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I agree with 9.
9? Okay.
Yeah.
So Cesar Azpilicueta gets a 9 and potentially should be our captain. Let's know down in the comments. Do you agree with that? Let's talk about our actual captain, the club captain, Gary Cahill. I'm going to stay quiet on this one. We'll start with. You start with that one? All right, go on. Okay, this will be good.
I think I would go 9 as well.
Ooh,
9 as well. Like, he handled Salah, man. He handled Salah. He outmuscled him. He controlled Salah. I think Salah only had two.
Not man of the match, but
9.
not a 9.
Are you mad? Sorry, I know I should be the mediator. Are you mad?
I'm going an 8.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Salah can't do it.
Listen. Salah had 2 chances. Salah should have really roasted him, but Cahill took it to him, outmuscled him, kept him quiet, and mate, as soon as he does the defending side, he's quality. I keep saying this to you, do the defending side, Cahill, when he does well.
8, fine. All right, so he said 8, you said 9, we'll go 8.5. I disagree, but oh well, I'm the mediator. I have no say in this. Okay, right, let's talk about, right, for me, first name on the team sheet, without a doubt, really should be starting every single week now, Andreas Christensen. Right, you started the last one, so okay, go on, Lewis.
I'm kind of mixing between 7 and 8 for him. I thought he was again at his composed best.
Yep.
I didn't think he did much wrong in the game, but to be honest, again, I was focusing more on Cahill and I was focusing more on Cahill and Azpilicueta. I didn't really see much more of Christensen. He was required to one of the 3. So for that, I think I'm just going to stick with a 7 for him.
7? Right,
yeah.
Okay. Go on, what do you think? I'm his dad, so you know, just be nice.
I'll go 8 on. Well, I'm biggest fan of Christensen. I think he's class. He's so composed on the ball, and he's a real leader. He's only what 23, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he's class, mate. He's such a leader. He controls the game. He doesn't panic when he's under pressure. So for that reason, I'm going to give him a 9.
9. Okay, so you said 8, yeah?
Yeah.
8, and you said a 9, so I got 8.5 for Christensen. Oh, 7. Okay, well we'll go in the middle then. We'll say 8. So meet in the middle. Wow, this is really not nice.
Hailstones.
Ow, this really hurts. Right, let's motor through this now, lads. Okay, right, okay, let's talk about this. Midfield, we obviously went for the 3-5-1-1 or 3-5-2. Yeah. Let's go to the wing backs quickly. Alonso, go on, go.
Alonso, I would give a 8 as well. I think he had a few wayward passes, but he did the defending side well. He I don't know who was on his side. I think it might have been Gomez when he was going forward.
He had Gomez going forward, and I think he had Oxlade-Chamberlain going back.
When he switched over. But yeah, I think he handled them both well. Got his blocks in. I think he could have got a bit more forwards. Like we were looking for playing this formation, we need our wing backs to get forward because we've got no width then. Do you know what I mean? So we need to get Alonso and Zappacosta going up and down. But again, it could be Carabag, so I'm going to give him an 8.
Okay, 8. Go on.
With me, I could see like he seemed a bit exhausted going into this game, and because of that, I know it's not his fault, but I'm mixing between a 6 and a 7 for him. I thought he did have a good game, but there were times where we just didn't see him around because again, he's tired. He's our only real left wing back that we have. So I'll be fair. I'm just going to go 6.5.
6.5.
Yeah.
I'll go 7. Please make my job easier.
Fine, 7.
Sweet. Okay, so we'll go for a 7.5. Sweet. Okay, now let's move on to Zappacosta, who I think had moments in the game, but overall, I thought he was just pretty average.
Do you want to start on this one?
Go on. These two you're so nice to each other. I thought opposite ends of the spectrum would be so much more fun. That's racist. We're not racist here. We don't appreciate it. Don't tolerate it. But it's okay. He didn't mean it. All right?
No, I didn't. I forgive you. But yeah, going on to Zappacosta, I thought in terms of taking on players, I thought he did really well. I did think because Morale wasn't really in the box as much as he could have been, it hindered what Zappacosta could do. So, again, being fair to him, I'm going to give him a 7.
7. Okay. George, go quick.
Yeah,
I'm freezing, man.
He was getting his crosses in. He was, again, I think he should go a bit more forwards when we were trying to attack because we had no width. But when he did get forward, he's getting crosses in. Some were successful, some weren't. So I'm going to give him a 7 as well.
Okay. So we've got a 7. We've agreed on that. That's nice. That's quick, decent. Let's go into midfield quickly. Right. We're just going to rattle these out now because honestly, this is going to be a really long video anyway. But also, it is freezing. So
I'm warm.
So we're at 7 minutes already. We haven't even got to midfield.
Go.
Okay. So we got. Let's go. Danny Drinkwater, Bakayoko, Kante. Rattle off the 3 numbers for me and explain why.
All right. Danny Drinkwater had a good first half. I'm going to give him a 6. Because the second half he weren't great, he weren't really in the game. So Danny Drinkwater gets a 6. In the first half he put a good challenge in the first half.
Yeah,
a really good challenge. He left him very down on the ground. I love seeing that. I love seeing a good challenge. So he gets a 6 for a good first half. Second half it was a bit more not there. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, 6.
6, right.
Danny Drinkwater, I'm more or less agreeing with what you're saying. I'm going to go for a 6 as well. I thought he impressed a lot today. I thought positioning as well, especially in the final third, was very good. And I thought he was unlucky not to get a goal at some point. So, to be fair, I'm actually going to go high. I'm going to go for a 7 for him.
6.5 for Danny Drinkwater. That's settled. Moving on to Bakayoko. Go.
Not a great game from him, but again, he could be tired. So
He didn't play. Carabag. He didn't play.
Oh, did he not?
No.
Oh, okay.
He was just
no,
bored.
just like a dick.
Not the first time.
No, it's not. But yeah, he did have a great game. Do you know what I mean? He got some challenges in. He didn't really go up for a head. I don't even know at all. He's like 6'2". He should be winning these headers going up. He didn't go up for any headers really. So I'm going to give him probably the lowest rating out of all of them, probably a 5.
5.
Yeah.
I think that's nice.
3. I thought it was lazy, lethargic, barely went into 50-50s. He was jogging half the time, didn't do much. Second half, slightly a little bit better, but there just wasn't much to go for. He didn't look that motivated, so 3 for him. I'm sorry.
He could have an injury. I don't know, but he could.
Stop fighting his corner. He was poor today. You know it.
Yeah, it was.
But let's talk about the final midfielder who started the game, N'Golo Kante. Probably I'd say the most important player in the Premier League to the team that he plays for.
Mate, it's so good to have him back. So good to have him back. So good to have him back. Yes, I know I said it 3 times because that's how good it is to have him back. He's the engine of our midfield. He was winning challenges. For a little man, he was getting higher than Bakayoko in his headers. You know what I mean? Like that shouldn't be happening. So I'm going to give him an 8. 8, I think it's good.
Yeah. What do you think of Stitch?
Stitch.
Yeah, he looks like Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. He's that lovable as well. Oh, Hannah means family. Family means no but just left behind. Please tell me you've seen that film. The blue one.
I told you I'm terrible with films.
You've never seen Lilo and Stitch?
Right, anyway, come
I'm
on.
terrible with films.
Sorry, he's never seen. You're cold. You're wearing thermals.
I'm warm. But yeah, N'Golo Kante, 8. Does what he usually does every game. great going into tackles, saved us on multiple occasions, straight up and Golo, 8.
Straight up and Golo, that's a hashtag now. I want to put that on a t-shirt. I'm going to put that on a t-shirt. This might just be the cold talking, but honestly, let's move straight in. Let's go to the last front two. Thank you, mate. Sweet, thanks.
Everton's that way.
Right, let's go for the front two finally. Alvaro Morata, Eden Hazard, motor through these boys.
Hazard a really good first half, a really good first half. They couldn't handle him. Henderson, he almost broke his ankles. Do you know what I mean? He was turning him inside out. Second half, he was a bit more. I don't know if he had an injury from one of the challenges that was left on him. So I'd probably give him for the second half. He won't really the Eden Hazard that we know, but I'd probably give him I was going to say 7, but because of his first half, I had to give him an 8.
8. Yeah. Okay, go on in.
Same 8. Tore Liverpool apart the entire first half. Okay. Not as effective in the second half, but again, to be fair, like George said, because of how good that first half was, has to be an 8. He was brilliant.
And Alvaro Morata.
This one's difficult because it's
alright.
Yeah, he didn't hold the ball up as well as I would like him to, but that's because he had no one around him. Because we had Danny Drinkwater, Bakayoko and Kante, there was no one really around him apart from Hazard. And 2 against 4 or 5, whatever formation they were playing, I don't really know. But it's hard. It's difficult. It's difficult to hold up the ball. There was a couple of times when the defenders were hugging him. I think he could have been stronger. So Morata, I'm going to give a 7.
7. Okay, go on, Liz.
I'm going to go a bit lower. I'm going to go for 6.
Okay, so 6.5.
6.5, but yeah. Didn't think he was that effective during the game. I saw him going for more or less fuck it shots at some point in the first half, mainly because
articulate.
Yeah, but going on to it, it's just because he just seemed frustrated at some points. Again, he was getting a little bit touchy-feely with the Liverpool players, but again, like I've always said, he goes down the floor too easily. It's the Premier League, it's not La Liga. You're going to need to snap out of that sooner rather than later. Second half, he did start to get a few more chances in. That overhead kick, which I think was just unlucky with the timing of it, but overall the entire game just didn't offer enough, so I'm going to give him a 6.
Okay, let's go into the substitutes quickly. So, you alright? You good? Yeah. Okay. So obviously that was the first team. Obviously that was the team that started in 11. I said that 3 times, didn't need to say that, but let's talk about the 3 substitutions. So we've got Pedro, we have Fabregas, and we have the goal scorer, Willian. I'll start with Lewis on these ones. Go. Give me the 3.
Okay, Pedro, I'm going to give him a 6. I thought he offered a lot of width to us. I thought, because I saw us in the end, we ended up pushing him into right wing back. Thought he played really, but for the time he was there, I don't think he was one of the best on the field, but I thought he did play pretty well, so 6 for him. Williams, for the goal alone, 6. And who's the other one? Cesc Fabregas. Thought the passing wasn't as great for him as we know him to be, so 5 from him.
Go on.
6 for William and Pedro. I think when they both came on, mate, they were fantastic. Pedro's energy, I just love it. He chases down, he gets physical. At one point, he came our centre back when Liverpool went on the break. He was at the back. He was next to Christensen trying to defend. I think Pedro was fantastic when he came on. But his formation doesn't favour him, which is unfortunate because I would like him to start each week. But with this formation, you can't see him getting into the team. But I would give him, when he came on, 7.
7?
Yeah.
And the other 2?
Willian, great goal. I don't know whether he meant it or not. I'm going to say he did, because obviously Mignolet was off his line for him to do that. So I think he was fantastic. He offered us a lot going forward. He was quick. He didn't really hesitate. Normally he hesitates and then we lose our momentum. This time he didn't. He had a point to prove. Yeah. So I'm going to give him an 8.
8. And then our final player we had that came off the bench. Have you name all there? Fabregas. You said him? Go on.
No. Cesc Fabregas. He changed the game for us. We were looking for that final third sort of pass, final third sort of thinker. He changed the game. We were calling out for him when he was warming up. We were calling out for him to come on. And when he came on, he changed the game for us. Yeah. He definitely changed the game for us. So I'm going to give him a 7 as well.
Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to end that there because I am absolutely freezing, as I'm sure the other 2 are. But guys, and he's got to drive. But anyway, guys, make sure you subscribe to 100% Chelsea. All social media stands on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. As well as that, guys, make sure you subscribe to Gorgeous George and the 290 min. But as well as that, also make sure you subscribe to Carefree Lewis Tree. Make sure you subscribe to my personal as well, as there will be a double bill vlog of West Brom and Liverpool. But other than that, guys, take care. I'll see you very soon.